Hey guys, welcome back. I gotta say welcome back to myself after being a few days away, but I'm back now and we're gonna have different kind of videos. So first of all, I want to talk about the new SSR players that we're gonna have next week. So we didn't get any like SSR player selection recruit this time with the UR character Oikawa. But we're gonna have them next week. So we'll have Shirabu, Yaku, and also Ohira. So two from the Shiratorizawa High School and the Libero from Nekoma High School. I'm gonna talk about these three at the moment, just to give you some insights and glimpse of what we're gonna have in the future, like in the next week. So first character, Shirabu, the setter from the Shiratorizawa High School. I mean, we have two setters, and Shirabu is the better one compared, like when you compare these two together. And main thing with Shirabu is this bond with Yoshijima. So with this bond, this absolute champion and solid setter that increases Yoshijima's power, and also will do a power spike, an additional power spike, like it's another skill. Okay, so this is like the best thing with Shirabu because of the bond that he has with Yoshijima. Other than that, he's kind of like a low budget SSR version of Oikawa, not even close. I mean, he will increase his own set and also at the power attack of your teammates by only 8% first skill, and then has a setter dump same as Oikawa, and then increases his own awareness. Oikawa does this for the whole team, so buffs up the whole team, but he only buffs up himself, and then has a set by something over here, and then increases awareness. So obviously a super weaker version than Oikawa. I mean, they're not, you can't compare both of them. The only thing that this one has, like Shirabu has, is this bond with Yoshijima. But other than that, Oikawa is much better. That's why if you have Oikawa, then he won't be your first choice. And then we have Ohira, a wing spiker, which has this bond with Goshiki. So if you have Goshiki, it's good to use both of them and go for him, because he will increase the allied members' power attack. So if you have both of them in your team, I mean, we had Goshiki like till the last update, and you were able to go for him. And if you have him, then Ohira would be a great choice, because with the deployment bond of Ohira and Goshiki, then you can buff up your whole team, the power attack of your whole team. And then other than that, he has like receive over here, increase the like 40% of receive, which is a really high number. Again, over here, wing spiker receiver, and then increases awareness and reflex. I mean, these are the things: awareness, strength, reflex, anything crit rate is for Shiratorizawa High School, and also does a power attack. So mainly, other than the skills, the main part is the deployment bond with Goshiki. But then we have a third character, Yaku, like the second SSR Libero that we're gonna get in the game. That is from Nekoma Team, and he has a bond with Lev, actually, not with Kuro, but with Lev, which is not that useful because Lev isn't a great middle blocker in the game. But other than that, first skill increases receive and save by like up to 5 stacks, and then the second skill buffs up your quick attack type players. So this is like the main point that I'm going to talk about. I mean, you have Oikawa for sure, or if not, then you have to go for him however you can. Or even if you don't have Oikawa and you're going for Shirabu, I mean, that doesn't matter. Still, let's say you have Oikawa, he will buff up your power attack type players, and then you have this Libero Yaku on your team to buff up your quick attack type players, which is mainly your middle blockers, and that way your whole team will buff up, right? So this is like the best part of him over here, because he kind of balance out your team to do quick attack, and also if you have a power setter, then both of them will obviously buff up. And then again, receive stat over here, and also receive one. In general, I think Nishinoya would be a better choice in total. Again, he buffs up the power attack of your team and has the team morale, which will boost up like 20% of all your stats with Nishinoya. But then Yaku could balance out your team with this quick attack thing that he has on the second skill. So you're gonna have Oikawa with your power attackers, and then Libero Yaku with your quick attackers. And also it's good to have 2 Liberos in the game, especially since Nishinoya's stamina drops really quick, and then you can switch him out with Yaku to have a second SSR Libero in the game. So I would think he would be your first choice, like the best choice that we have at the moment. But then again, Ohira could be really good if you have Goshiki, so that he will power up your whole team. And Shirabu will be your last choice. And also, if you want to go full Shira team, I think this would be your best choice. Like 4 characters from Shira High School would be these 4. And then you can just fill out the other spots with other characters, like Oikawa, for example, over here. And then if you have Kuro, if not, like the free Tsukishima over here. And then Libero, you can either go Nishinoya to buff up again your power attack and also the team morale, and then you can also have on the bench Yaku, or just do it vice versa, right? Like Yaku would be in your first lineup, and then Nishinoya will be on the bench, and then like this you're gonna buff up Tsukishima and Tendo with the quick attack, and then with Oikawa you're gonna buff up your power attack. You also have these 2 bond together to increase your power attack, and then you also have the Shiratorizawa school bond, so this will be a really good one in total and also useful. And yeah, that's it for today. I just wanted to talk briefly about these 3 characters that we're gonna have next week, and obviously when they officially drop, and I'm gonna talk about their skill res and see if any dupes of them would make any change, and if it's worth going for dupes and you know, just switch up the characters and the lineup. But as I said, first choice Yaku, second choice Ohira, especially if you have Goshiki. But again, you can also go first Ohira and Goshiki if you already have Goshiki, and then Yaku will be your second choice, and then Shirabu will definitely be your last choice, especially with Oikawa, the great king that we have at the moment. And yeah, that's it for today. Let me know down in the comment section what are your thoughts, and I'm gonna make different videos later on. So till next time, have fun and stay tuned.